Oi, oi! Right, take two. How you all doing? Hope you're having a banging day. Right, let's get on this, right? Listen, I've got a good video for you. It's Nuke's top 5, right? It's scary videos make you shit yourself. Right? Before I start, I want a quick shout out to all of you. Like Roo, Johnny, Mo Creeps, Spookfest, Nicole Archer, Matt, Paula, Myron, My Mabel's Dough, all the rest of you. Love you loads, yeah. Thanks for your comments, peeps. Seriously, it makes a massive difference, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'll shut me gob and we'll get straight on this one, yeah? Watch this. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Right.
The Last Stop. This next viral video was shared by multiple social media accounts on the internet, but none of them mentioned the original source. The video shows a man inspecting an old abandoned bus somewhere in the rural countryside of Japan. Of course, as you might expect, things take a terrifying turn.
That was
As the man approaches the entrance to the bus, a girl can be seen watching him from the window. He quickly looks inside, but there's no one there. Now, because there's no source, it's impossible to say whether this footage is real or fake.
Yeah.
But as always, I leave that up to you to decide.
Very good.
Something watches over. Paranormal investigator Alex from the YouTube channel Hunting the Unknown sets out to investigate an old abandoned nun convent in the south of England. The old building also doubled as an asylum for the mentally ill. The convent/asylum was active from the 1800s all the way into the late 1900s. With over 100 years of dark history, it's not surprising that the building is said to be extremely haunted.
Horrible.
One ghostly figure that haunts the building is said to be that of a sad nun, who is said to still wander the hallways of the old asylum to this day. Alex decides to explore the convent completely alone, with nothing but a camera and a flashlight. While inside, he gets the overwhelming sense that someone is watching him.
No.
Hello, anyone here? Hello?
Alex hears strange noises and feels like he's being followed. Then he captures something absolutely terrifying.
Oi. Go back. How can you have missed that? How can you have missed that? How can you miss that?
Did you see it? The investigator doesn't even notice, but as he passes one of the empty old asylum rooms, an ominous dark figure seems to be lurking inside. A figure with a creepy resemblance to the shadowy outline
of
a nun. So could it be that the old nun who allegedly haunts the convent was watching Alex? Well, who knows? But you can watch this entire exploration over on the YouTube channel, Hunting the Unknown. Fire and Brimstone. This next bizarre video is a bit of a mystery. The video was shared to the internet without a source, and it's a bit unclear as to exactly what is going on here. The footage shows a dangerous fire near 2 cars, and something else truly disturbing. Someone or something can be seen silently walking through the fire, seemingly unbothered and unhurt. Eerily, the figure resembles the shape of a small child. Could it be that the fire tragically claimed a victim whose spirit is lost in the blaze? Without a source, we'll just never know. The Woman in White. Musician Eder Olivas from Torreon, Mexico is driving home late one night on the Saltillo-Torreon highway when he spots something truly disturbing. A woman dressed in white can be seen running in the emergency lane of the highway, her arms outstretched in a strange way. Some video commenters even suggested that it looks like the woman has no head. Now, Eder Olivas actually thought he might be hallucinating at first, as he was extremely tired from his long drive home. But later, he checks his dashcam footage, and he is shocked to discover that the woman was 100% real. Eder says he has no idea why a woman would be running down the dangerous and busy highway so late at night. He says that he thinks he might have captured a ghost on camera. But what do you think? Is this...
Maybe she's just doing a runner because she's just jumped out of someone's car. Possibly. What do you reckon?
Encounter paranormal or just weird?
She's looking, you can see
You
she's
decide.
looking back, man. Yeah.
More than he bargained for. Paranormal investigators Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film are contacted by one of their viewers, a man named Taguchi, who claims that he's been experiencing strange activity in his studio apartment somewhere in Japan. Taguchi explains that 6 months ago he found a very cheap apartment. And you might ask, well, why was it so cheap? It turns out that the previous owner tragically took his own life right where Taguchi would be living and sleeping. But the young man doesn't believe in ghosts, so he happily signs the lease despite the apartment's dark history. But then, Taguchi starts to have trouble sleeping. He says that he hears footsteps, voices, and scariest of all, he starts to experience sleep paralysis during...
I think I had this on my last video, this guy here. Looks the same. Real messed up apartment this lad lives in. Really messed
in which
up.
he sees a distorted, laughing face right above him as he lays in bed, unable to move. Tomo and Hiro decide to set up 2 static cameras in Taguchi's home for a month. At the end of that time, they review the month of collected footage. They are shocked by what they find. One night as Taguchi is sleeping, this happens.
What's happening? He's getting choked or something. Fucking hell, mate. Sit up. Come here. Wow. What the fuck?
Taguchi appears to be suffering from a horrible nightmare as he grabs at his neck, seemingly in pain. He wakes up in an absolute panic. But did you see it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
A pale figure seems to materialize in the hallway. The apparition appears to be watching Taguchi as he struggles in his sleep. Taguchi finally wakes and the figure disappears into thin air. But there's something even stranger, because the second camera pointed at the hallway loses focus at the exact same time of the incident, and a distorted face seems to appear right in front of the camera.
Oi, look at that, you're joking me, you dodgy bastard. Shit, look at the big bull eyeball.
So could this be the same bizarre face that Taguchi
Yeah.
claims he has seen at night? The Omagatoki team believes that Taguchi might be haunted by the spirit of the previous owner. But you can decide for yourself and watch the entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Omagatoki Film. Shit.
It's going to be in limbo, isn't it? That's what happens apparently, you know, you take your own life, you're in limbo, aren't you? So, oh. There's such a... yeah, I wouldn't believe it, would you?
Rattle,
You just won't want to
and
live there.
oh no. A music composer named Henning from Oslo, Norway says that for years he has heard strange unexplained sounds coming from his attic. Over time, the strange activity has just gotten worse. So one day, Henning hears noise from his attic door and grabs his phone to record.
Hallo?
The camera. Come on.
Hallo?
Fucking hell.
Hallo?
Hello? Hello? Boot the door open.
Hallo? Hallo?
Oh, mate, come on. Do it. Open the door. Grab the door. Go on. Go. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Wow. Oh, come on.
The door latched to Henning's attic shakes and rattles around as if someone is trying to open the door. But when Henning snatches the door open, there's no one there. And then the door suddenly slams shut on its own. Now there's very little extra info on this clip. So, is it a real paranormal encounter? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Caught on
Bloody good if
camera.
it is a hoax.
TikTok user Summer, who is a mother of two, lives in a small house in an old town in rural Georgia. Late one night,
Charlie.
Summer takes her phone out to record a quick video in her backyard. But she immediately notices something that is absolutely unnerving.
Y'all, I am in my yard. Watch my face. This is not an app doing this. This is my yard. The church is behind me. Watch my face.
What the?
Church. You can see straight through me. I kid you
Oh
not.
my god.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
On camera, Summer's face seems to twist and distort into something unrecognizable as she simply moves around in her own backyard. Summer says that she is deeply worried that the strange old church across the street might be the cause of the creepy occurrence.
And she said it's not an app either. It's not an app, so obviously it's some fucking horrible energy.
She attempts to
towards
find
your house,
information
mate.
about the history of the old church, but she hits a dead end and is left with no answers.
Bloody hell.
So did Summer catch a bizarre paranormal visual disturbance on camera? Or just what is going on here?
Yeah, look at that. Bloody hell, mate. Come on.
The most haunted cemetery. Popular YouTuber Franco TV is known for exploring terrifying abandoned locations in the US. But for the first time ever, Franco travels south to the country of Peru to investigate the, quote, most haunted cemetery in South America, the Presbítero Maestro Cemetery. The giant graveyard is well known by locals, who claim that the place attracts witches who perform dark rituals with the bones of the deceased. As Frank explores, he finds signs of witchcraft everywhere. Tombs filled with burnt-out candles, voodoo dolls, and bizarre notes. One of the tombs belongs to a world-famous alleged witch, Gregoria Camacho, who died in 1897. Fans from all over the globe flock to her grave to carve their names and leave candles and offerings. And when Franco finds her crypt, something happens that he simply cannot explain.
A witch who was buried here. Now apparently she did good and bad, but mostly dark stuff. So on the top of her tomb they spray painted Witch of Satan and stuff, but her tomb was actually kind of different.
I've noticed every time there's a bit of a situation, I'm like, it's like as if you're going to jump out the telly.
From all the others, because you can see a skull and bones, which kind of represents something very, very dark. But this is actually her tomb right here. Her name is Gregoria Camacho, or Gregoria, something like that. I torture names. And you can see how other witches would carve their names in here and leave candles and trinkets. That looks like it says Camila. And if you look
To
out
me,
here,
right? To me, that's just carving your name for bad luck. You know? You just, why would you do something like that? That is fucking crazy.
you can see where they put all the candles. It's different from all the others because they put all these candles here and candies. Isn't that?
He's laughing here, he's laughing.
Hello? What the hell did I just hear? It sounded like somebody laughing.
Certainly did, my old mate.
Thing is, on the maps, this area is blocked off. So once you walk back here, there's nowhere else you can go. Listen, listen. Hello? Georgina? There's literally no one here. Oh, okay. Well, I got creeped out.
Franco hears what can only be described as a sinister and mocking laugh coming.
Can you imagine getting, like, you know, some gadgets out, going down there and walking along there in the evening, at night or something? That'd be, you could be picking up some paranormal stuff there,
From
100%.
somewhere in the graveyard. And that's not the only strange event that Franco experiences that night. As he searches through open and abandoned crypts, he captures something downright chilling.
Right in there.
Fuck off, what are you doing in
I don't
there?
know if those are the remains. It looks like a sock.
Get out.
There's something tied up. Here, let me zoom in. I'm gonna be able to zoom in a lot more on post-editing, so. It looks like it could be, there's something hairy there.
Oh, stop it. That
Huh,
could be like...
that looks like a dead animal.
Oh,
or something.
I think that's going to be.
Oh, that is so creepy. Alright, I just got the K2 meter. ¿Alguien estás aquí adentro? ¿Te puedes decir tu nombre? Oh, look at this. There's X's. You see that? On the side of the wall. Oh, that's interesting. That's something that's kind of seen in Mississippi. When you see X mark, it's like they have something they want you to do, and they call upon the spirit to doing it.
Did you hear it? Franco doesn't notice, but a faint female voice can be heard whispering, "Hola."
Oh, bloody hell yeah.
The giant historic cemetery is also the final resting place for another well-known figure, Ricardo Espiel, a young boy who tragically died when he was only 6 years old.
Oh, bless.
The boy Ricardo is said to be a benevolent and protective
Poor little
spirit. Visitors claim that the boy's ghost grants wishes and blessings to true believers. But when Franco inspects the young boy's gravestone, he captures something downright chilling.
Now I am making my way towards another tomb of a child named Ricardo. Now, apparently Ricardo grants blessings and wishes to everyone who comes to him, seeking help. He is a very well-known spirit that protects this graveyard. Well, one, protects it, and two, also offers blessings to everyone who shows up here. I wanted to see if I can read what this says. A la memoria de Ricardo M. Espalad, sus amigos, 8 de Agosto, December 1887.
Oh, shit.
Ricardo Isabella Mariano
Wow.
Mariano
Look at that behind the stone, man.
Mariano Huevo,
No. Go on.
1887.
What the fuck?
Ricardo Isabella Mariano Huevo Mariano Nuevo. Now what's more interesting about this is that in the back you can see all the prayers from everyone and all the blessings. And what's more interesting is that it even says gracias, like pretty much thank you for making these blessings come true. Any blessing you want, it'll be blessed by Ricardo.
A pale, translucent arm seems to reach out from the young boy's grave. But again, Franco doesn't notice. It's only after he posts this video to YouTube that the arm is spotted by some very perceptive
Bloody
viewers.
hell, look at that. Look
So
at that.
is this indeed the most haunted cemetery in South? Perceptive
Look at that. Bloody good stuff, that, me old mate.
viewers. So is
Brilliant.
this indeed the most
Bloody
haunted
brilliant.
cemetery in South America? Let me know what you think. You can watch Franco's entire 3-part investigation over on his YouTube channel, Franco TV. The old Clune Park estate.
Wicked.
Over 100 years.
I do like a good, an old, really oldie cemetery, you know, like really oldie ones, you know. I mean, they look well smart, don't they?
Years ago, Clune Park, Scotland was a bustling community of shipyard workers and their families. Shockingly, the estate of 430 apartments, a primary school, and a church is now completely abandoned after the shipyard jobs dried up and the workers all just moved away. Curious visitors are warned to stay away because, quote,
Wow.
dangerous things happen at the Clune Park estate. It is said that many people have lost their lives on the property under suspicious circumstances. But the warnings don't stop ghost hunting teams Scared to Death Zero as they venture out to explore the old abandoned apartments of Clune Park.
Wow,
At
that's-
first, they don't experience much, just a few strange.
Look at the size of it. I mean, that is huge. That's what she said. Go on, Casper Sight. I mean, look at the size of it.
Park. At first, they don't experience much,
massive.
just a few strange noises.
You know, there's dinging and beeping and. What the? Is that the window there? Yo. What was that?
As time passes and the day's exploration turns to night, the team experiences something that
Brilliant.
shocks them to their core.
Brilliant. I bet that's.
Hey, that one's open.
I bet it's electric in there. I'm telling you.
Yo,
Look at the wind there. Look at the curtain.
you
Look
see
at the curtain.
movement then?
Look at the curtain.
Move the light.
Yeah, look at the curtain opening.
Yo. Yo.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Get in there. Go on.
Yo.
There's someone in that window.
Yeah. You see that face? Oh fine.
Go on, son. Go on, straight in there, straight up. Go on.
No, what's that noise, bro?
Rambo it, go on, as Casper would say. As Ben would
That's
say.
nothing outside, that, isn't it? Hello? Which one is it? This one. I can hear somebody.
Someone or something can be seen at a window. The guys head inside and up the stairs, but there's no one there. Just a few creepy noises. Whoever was at the window seems to have just disappeared. The ghost hunting team believes that they captured something paranormal.
I mean,
But
seriously, on a real level, if you was homeless and you were staying there, you wouldn't, well, I shouldn't have said that, because you wouldn't stay there, would you? I mean, look how fucking creepy that place looks. As if you'd stay there, whether homeless or not. Wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't stay there. No, I'd rather sleep on the floor underneath the blooming lamppost. Because
let me know what you
that
think.
is horrible.
Yo.
Bloody hell.
Is that?
I mean, you'd
The
never be able
monster
to.
in the closet.
You wouldn't be able to just chill out, would you? You'd be on your bloody constant of the noises and everything. You wouldn't be able. You wouldn't. I wouldn't. That's me personally. I wouldn't be able to calm down. I would be able to. I couldn't.
TikTok user Jennifer Lynn, her husband, and 3 children moved into a new home back in mid-March. Since then, Jennifer has been busy painting and renovating the house while she is home alone watching over her 3-year-old son, Caleb. But lately, Caleb has started insisting that what he refers to as a, quote, monster lives in one of their upstairs closets.
No way.
Where's the monster?
No.
Right here.
Now, Caleb sometimes refers to this, quote, monster as his friend, or as her, and occasionally as him.
Oh,
But this is where things start to get really strange. Because one day, Caleb claims that his, quote, friend is in the tunnel.
Is your friend still here? Is your friend still here?
Why don't you know the tunnel?
In the tunnel? What's she doing in the tunnel?
I said that right here.
You said your friend's in the tunnel? What color is your friend?
Blue.
She's blue.
Yeah, he's blue. He's blue.
Now, Mom Jennifer just dismisses it as a child's imagination, because obviously they don't have a tunnel in their home. But the more Jennifer ponders what little Caleb said, she remembers this. It's a small closet, or a storage space, or a crawl space, or something. But certainly something that a child could interpret as a, quote, tunnel.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's even more creepy stuff going on. Because one night, as Caleb keeps insisting that there's a monster in the closet upstairs, this happens.
Let's go find the monster.
Is it in there? Is the monster in there?
Nope.
Where's the monster?
And I'll take his spoon.
What?
Take his spoon.
It's in Caden's room.
Yeah. Well, go take it. Go take the monster.
Go check on the monster?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Go
What? What does the monster look like?
It's blue. Go take him.
What the fuck?
Oh God, no.
What the hell?
A fire.
What?
A fire. A monster.
Now, obviously, it's spooky enough for your child to be playing hide and seek with his invisible monster friend. But when Jennifer uploads the video to TikTok, her loyal viewers hear something in the video that Jennifer didn't even notice.
Oh, bloody hell, I thought... Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Jesus Christ. Bloody hell.
Jennifer and little Caleb are all alone in the house, but what sounds like a male voice can be heard. To me, it sounds like it could be saying, "This is my place," or "This is my house." But every viewer who watches the video seems to hear something different. So, let me know what you hear. You can watch Jennifer Lynn and her son Caleb's continuing story over on her TikTok page at Vixie MCMXCII.
That's it. Well, that was Nuke's top 5. What do you reckon? Cool, that last time was a bit naughty, wasn't it? You know what I mean? Bloody hell. So, yeah, having a monster in your house, oh, I think you'd have to go and get the old vicar out or someone to try and get rid of it. That's for sure. Anyway, my lovelies, thanks for joining me once again. I really appreciate it. I seriously do. Seriously do. I'll have another one out as soon as possible, okay? And don't forget, those who are follow us, you know, as you do, on Monday, we've got something good happening. Obviously, we're going to East Drive, and it's going to be a bit of a crazy experience. So you've got to join us. Seriously, we're going live and all sorts. This is we're collaborating with Bad Cat, so you know it's going to be an epic investigation. It's really going to be quite mental. Hope you can join us. Seriously do. Otherwise, I will speak to you again soon. I'll have another one out, as I say, ASAP. All right, as soon as I can. I love you loads, everybody. You take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. God bless. All right, stay safe.